Welcome once again to The Brony Show, episode 311. I am your host, as always, here to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. I am Circuit Main. Of course, I'm not alone. I have a wonderful little cavalcade of panelists here to also bring the silliness of the Brony community. We, of course, have Toakoi.
Oh.
We also have Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yep.
We also have recently scraped in on, apparently he was riding some sort of weird four-legged furry creature. It kind of looked like a llama, but I'm not sure. It looked like some sort of a all-packing utility creature of some sort. But CMC has apparently shown up as well.
Yeah. I let it taste some of the Phoenix Tendy, just tip of it, and it started running.
Well. Win some, you.
As I said, I could do science with these things.
I still wonder how you even get that without the Phoenix regenerating from it.
I don't know either. Moving on.
That's not for us to know. That's for the chefs to know.
I guess so.
Fair enough.
But yes, we're here to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. Of course, things are starting to get a little bit quiet because anticipation is building. Why is it building up? Because next week is BronyCon. Oh, it is so exciting. Of course, that means that everybody is waiting on hands and pins and needles and threads and all sorts of eagerness and anticipation. It is coming. It is coming quickly. It is coming swiftly. But it can't come quickly enough. So we're going to entertain you for this week and, of course, on Monday next week. Until the BronyCon has begun.
To deal with as well.
Yeah, well, there's something like that, but it covers a lot of things. It covers quite a
You know what I mean, though. There's still pony news from that.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But first, we actually do have some important information to get to, and this is it's a little bit not service announcement, a little bit of a community announcement, I guess would be the best way to put it, as well as kind of sad partings and tidings, things like that. In all honesty, I'm never really all that good when it comes to stuff like this, but I will do my best to lay it on the line here. Now, a lot of you who have been in the Brony community for a long time, and even recently, know of one animator called Animated James. who's done a lot of great animations, not just for pony stuff, but all sorts of different cartoons, all sorts of different animations, things like that. But yeah, he's really remembered for a lot of great animations, including the Colgate Dentistry, Sonic versus Rainbow Dash, Love is a Yummy S'more. There's a lot of stuff that he's done, and well, it was recently posted on his channel about 12 hours ago, no less, that he is going to be dropping out of YouTube altogether. Not just no longer posting up, but he's going to be discontinuing and shutting down his channel.
Aww.
Of course, we should probably remove the title image there so you guys can see that. So,
that
yeah.
sucks, but I also understand simply because in the past 10 years, YouTube has changed.
It's not for that, actually. It's not because of YouTube's politics. He goes into a lot of details about it if you really want to look into it. But essentially, he's doing it for his own mental health, as it were. That's what he's stating on his terms. But yes, Animated James will no longer have his animations on YouTube. So this is a bit of a service announcement, especially for people that are watching us live, and to spread the word, get it out there, let people know that this is going to be happening, because I'm sure there's some animations here you guys enjoy, and you may want to download them. Now, I've already taken steps in my part to make sure that I preserve these, or at least hopefully preserve these animations. And I'm sure others are doing the same, but I'm letting other people know about this as well so they can try to preserve the animations as best they can. Of course, along with that, a lot of you saw the intro was a ponified version of
Outlaw Star.
Thank you. I keep trying to say Pony Bebop, and I know that's not the right one. Of Outlaw Star called. But
they are kind of similar, just not as same quality.
Anyway, but yeah, it's a ponified version called Pony Star. Now, there's something special about that video. You can't find the original on YouTube anymore either. They have a comparison video that's out on YouTube. And how I acquired this one, I don't exactly know anymore. I started digging through a couple of different search engines. I managed to find a site in Japan, completely in Japanese, that happened to have it actually hosted on it. It was a low quality copy of it, but a copy nonetheless. And I actually had to go through their entire HTML coding to figure out how to download it off of their site. And download it, obviously. So the reason I bring this up, and also Animated James, is kind of a warning that unfortunately, as with all things, there are times that things are going to vanish, that they're going to go away. People say that the internet is forever, and in some cases it is. There are some things that will be remembered forever and you will never get away from it. But as we've actually experienced here on the show, sometimes things accidentally vanish, get deleted, or they're removed on purpose. There's no backups, there's no copies, and it can't be gone forever. So I'm not telling anybody this to incite massive panics of grabbing massive 16 terabyte hard drives and downloading everything that you possibly can see. But if there are videos that you like, music that you like, pictures that you like, I highly recommend downloading copies of this stuff just so that you can have it with you for as long as digital media exists, hopefully.
Until we go into virtual media, that's going to be a while.
And even then, there's a reason why I'm so gung-ho about physical copies about this and that, because digital media, unfortunately, it's so easy to lose something or just to remove it, while physical media, it's a lot harder. But that's just me. That's just somebody that's been through the ringer more than a few times, and I just like to have something in my hands once in a while. But
mind you that there is such a thing as lost media, and people actually looking for lost episodes of like old shows that, like Doctor Who. They almost lost the entire early series because no one thought it would be worth anything.
Well, in any case, just getting back on track. This is just a warning, not for Animated James, but in general. If you like something, do try to get a copy of it. Try to back it up for yourself at least, and that way, if the worst is to come, you can at least have a copy of it forever. But if you don't want to copy this stuff, if you want to let it go away when Animated James decides to take down the channel, at least give yourself a chance to run through these videos one last time before they inevitably vanish until they show up on a deleted Pony video channel. Which, in all honesty, I'm expecting to happen at some point, too.
By the way...
Yeah, I'm expecting Tropical Octave Animation to hit theirs.
That'll be one of the first ones, but a lot of these I'm expecting to see pop up on another one.
But the creative types is probably my favorite thing from him, simply because that was just so sweet and so true.
Anyway, I think that's enough sap for the moment. Let's go ahead and get into some better news here. Now, the topic for the show today, we are going to be talking and playing a MMO 2D, 3D-ish combination thing. I forgot how they describe it, but it's called Pony Age. Pony Age Chronicles. Isometric, yeah. Isometric 2D MMORPG. So, we are going to be playing that, and if you are interested in joining us, now would probably be the best time in the world to start downloading the client if you haven't yet, so that you can start getting your character set up before we do. So, I am posting in the lounge chat of our Discord, the show notes, and Tokoi, if you could be so kind.
Get him. I'll do the Twitch thing.
Huh. When did x86 become a thing on Windows?
x86? Oh! No, that's always been a thing of Windows. That's basically the 32-bit. x86 is 32-bit. I don't know why they labeled it as that. Anyway, getting back off track here, but yeah, we are going to be talking about Pony Age Chronicles. So we will get to that here in a moment, but we still got a little bit of news here. So let's go ahead, bring up the news. Now, first off, as has been mentioned, we do have another con coming up before BronyCon. Some little backwards con that's over in California, San Joseo, Comic-Inclusive Con, or some sort of crazy stuff like that. I don't know.
It's all about the comic coons.
It's about the
all
comic
about them raccoons.
It's about the comic coons.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. There's a lot of Rocket Raccoon cosplayers out there.
No, gee, you can't come around and see at night. Otherwise, you get the wrath of the coon.
The coon.
I would not be surprised if there's some coon cosplayers out there.
Oh god. Anyway, let's. Any case, San Diego Comic-Con is coming up here first. So, I believe it's actually this week, no less. But those of you who are going to be attending, they have posted all of the different pony things that will be happening in San Diego Comic-Con. First off, of course, we got the merchandise exclusives of the 3 ponies in 80s outfits. We have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive comic cover of the My Little Pony Ponyville Mysteries, including the really weird faces that I swear reminded me of Animaniacs somehow, but yeah. There's also a shop called Quest San Diego Comic-Con exclusive pin, the Bishoujo posters, which I would still love so much to get one of, but yeah, nobody's reached out to me, so probably not. I guess I'll settle for the figures. And also the My Little Pony SIA pins, that will also be limited edition. Along with that, they also have a few panels. They have the basic My Little Pony panel that's going to be talking about the show in general. Saturday morning cartoon Jane with IDW, talking about all sorts of Saturday morning cartoon comics, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, ponies, Star Wars Adventures, Sonic the Hedgehog, etc., so on and so forth. Brony's in uniform, which is actually pretty cool that they have an entire panel dedicated to that. And they also have signing schedules for the people that do pretty much the comic artists for IDW. Tony Fleeks, Tom Zahler, Jeremy Whitley. They're all here. And of course, they also have company exhibitors from Hasbro exhibiting all sorts of crazy fun stuff, and IDW as well, because it is a comic convention, despite what evidence to the contrary.
Yeah, let's face it. San Diego Comic Con is basically, hey, you want to see something extremely nerdy? Come here.
Right. I would have just said that it's expanded beyond its name and call it that. But but for those of you who are wondering, well, I can't get out there. I can't get those exclusives. Why are you telling me this? I hate you. You're not my real podcasting father. Well, you got some attitude.
Oh,
But along with that, Hasbro Toy Shop has announced that they are going to be doing online orders of their exclusive San Diego Comic-Con merchandise, or whatever's left of it, on August 13th. So if you still want to get at least 3 of the little pony figures in their 80s outfits, and I'm not going to lie, I already have this set up as a reminder on my phone. There's an opportunity for that as well. And you just gotta change that attitude, you know that. But yes. Of course, this is also limited to 2 per household, so you don't have to worry about somebody sniping 100 of them just to be a jerk. And we all know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who want normal, random, everyday merchandise, we have you covered too. We also have a Star Swirl the Bearded Twilight Sparkle set that has appeared on Amazon. So that means you got Twilight Sparkle cosplaying as Star Swirl the Bearded, and Spike as something. Kind of looks like that dragon outfit he had for the first Nightmare Night, but it kind of looks odd. He kind of looks like some sort of dragon worm thing. But yeah.
That's an actual cloth item.
But yes, this actually is pretty cool because it comes in a nice little box here. Star Swirl the Bearded box that has both figures sitting in it. And it looks like the figures are actually pretty decently sized from the look of that hand there.
That could be a child's hand.
It's still pretty decently sized.
But also, this could also be like, hey, we have Nightmare Night figures. It's almost Halloween. Why don't we do some Halloween stuff? Just a little bit crazy on that.
Right. That Spike wishes for death. Probably. He probably does.
Mm-hmm.
Includes figures, agency. Starts with the bearded. Yeah, other than the hand that we see messing with it, yeah, it could be a kid's head. It could be a kid's hand, but it's still fair. Oh, here we go. Let's see. It looks like it's 9 by 12 inches.
Box?
Yes, the box is 9 by 12 inches. So should give you a rough idea of how big Twilight is compared to the box.
So let's go with a rough estimate of her being at least 6 inches and Spike being about 5.
I would just go with her being 6 and go with it. Alright. And also, if you are looking for the Equestria Girls, they're coming out in a 7-pack just for you. Amazon has shown up the My Little Pony Equestria Girls Friendship Party Pack. So you can have all 6 of them in their unchibified glory. And yes, these aren't the Bratz knockoffs that scarred us for life for a couple of years.
Count again.
Did I say 6?
You said 6.
I meant 7. The main 7. Or main 6 and a side of bacon. Okay.
Bacon.
But yeah. So this is going to be full $70, so basically $10 per figure. And yeah, they're all there. Look at that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, I do kind of like the little snark image that they have on Sunset Shimmer's face there. It's got the little eyebrow thing going on.
And to be fair, these look like the dolls we should have had versus the dolls we got the first go around.
Oh, I'm not messing with that. Yeah, of course. And finally, for those of you who are in the United Kingdom, My Little Pony figure is dropping again for the magazine. This time, it's My Little Celestia. So if you want a little mini Celestia figure all to yourself, you just have to pick up a magazine over in the United Kingdom.
Within our audience that I know of would be Mike, and he's in France, so
Yeah,
he just has to make a tunnel to get to England.
Probably. But who knows? He might pull it off. Mike, he's done crazier things. So,
True.
moving along. BronyCon is not one to get shamed out on awesome little comic things going on in the convention. BronyCon has announced a VIP dinner that will occur during the convention, of course, for Friday. This special convention involves a lot of comic artists, starting at, the pricing is at $350, which does come with a premium 9x12 collaborative sketch of the pony of your choice, which can include OCs, with pencils and inks done by Tony and Jay and paints by Sarah. A signed print featuring art by Jay, Tony, and Sarah, limited to how many tickets are sold. A free early copy of, well, not free, you're basically paying it, but a copy of Art of Magic Volume 2, signed by all 3 of the comic artists that are going to be there. And, of course, again, this is early, before it comes out. A thank you card, and an entry into a raffle, which will feature original cover art from one of the 3 comics shown below. One of these 3 covers here.
Second, you're going to try that just so you could get someone to draw your OC, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I would if I could blow $350. I can't blow. I cannot blow $350. I do not have that kind of flout. I do got more flout this year than I had the last year. But even with my best efforts, I do not have excessive flout. I have good flout. My flaunting is good, but it's not excessive flout. I unfortunately could not achieve excessive flout.
Oh no, if we had the opportunity and the money to do it, we would do it.
Of course. We would. I wouldn't hesitate. I would not. But I'm hesitating because I can't. So we're going to move on. Now, who wants to see something terrifying? Too bad, we're going to see it anyway. Okay. Weird Games, WYRD Games, is doing a parody of the main 6 for Gen Con for Malefax. Essentially, so we got these quote-unquote main 6. That is for a game called Malefax.
Hey, only the Twilight Sparkle is the off one here. Everything else kind of fits.
Okay. That is not what I expected to hear from you at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, jeez, I feel so stupid. I'm sure everybody's been chatting like, why in the world are we not being seen? Oh, yeah, my apologies.
Okay, how do I get my options to pop up?
Okay, there we go.
But
there we go, chat. Yeah, but yeah, this is Malefax. Here is a quick synopsis of it from the site itself. Based on an alternative Earth, Malefax uses gothic, steampunk, and Victorian horror with a dose of Wild West to inject fun and depth into the magical lawlessness of a world rife with monsters, necropunks, man-machine hybrids, gunslingers, and power-hungry politicos. Actively using character-driven stories to define the world of Malefax, seek your fortune in the fast-paced and brutal 32mm tabletop miniature skirmish game. Assemble your crew and stake your claim. So, yeah. these are going to actually be little figures that are going to be used for Malefax.
In the IRC front, DM12 says, I'm getting an MLP Tim Burton crossover vibe.
I
I can
feel
see
that.
it.
I can feel it. I feel it. Yeah. But yes, as for this is going to be exclusive to Gen Con. So if you really, really, really want to check it out, you're gonna have to go to Gen Con. Or wait until after Gen Con and hope that they sell the figures as exclusive. Buy it now or forever hold your peace.
Dude, Pony still sells.
I got that. Yeah, of course. That's why I said buy it now or forever hold your peace. Moving on. Gameloft has added a bunch of additions. Well, no duh. To the game. Mainly the School of Friendship. Right now, there's a couple of events going on. In fact, I've been farming my characters involved in said events, where you can get the School of Friendship itself, a few of the EEA officials, including Chancellor Naysay or the Brain, and of course students.
So, or as CMC hates hearing them be called, the Young Six.
The Young Six. I would have
That's
called.
Seriously.
wrong.
Yeah, that is definitely wrong. I would have gone with the Student Six.
Young Six is a very good alternative to Student Six.
No, it isn't.
No.
Not even a little.
It
So-
makes the
But
name the
with the school event, if you actually read Smolder's line, you realize that yeah, they did it weird because we already had the Moltdown storyline go through with another event, and she references it in the quest line here.
Which is ironic in a weird way.
Going weirdly through time. But
Yeah.
then again, with how the event just before that went, where everything went wonky. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yep.
Okay,
We'll go
so
with
we
that.
blamed this on the fact that Twilight traveled through time to warn herself of a danger that she causes herself.
No, this is just they did one thing before they did one thing that was later in the storyline of MLP before they did the thing that was before it.
Yeah, and then the act
The act sounds good.
the slice of life the Cranky and Matilda wedding thing, since they redid that event for this for not this update but the last update, they kind of alluded to the fact that yeah, time is now going weird and you will see events again.
CMC happy because he missed a few things and it kind of drove him mad.
Right.
He said to me in private,
Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. But yeah, that's what's going on with the mobile game. Now, for one last thing, just if you really, really, really want to just mess with creating your own Equestria girl, there's now a web app for that. My Little Pony fashion photo booth.
why does this remind me of the little design thing from a roller coaster friendship?
Beats me. I have no idea. But yes, it's pretty simple. You can actually upload a photo of yourself or just go with an Equestria girl. Let's just hit the random button until bingo. We started off with perfection already. Then yeah, you just choose the colors, the eyes, the hair.
Wait, so we went from a rarity to a rarity that was Snow White.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And then we went to Jersey rarity there for a moment.
But yeah, you can also dress them up in fun little outfits. Let's see. Okay. And also we got got crazy boots because we could do that. Don't forget the crazy hats. And also glasses, which you can also resize. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. And let's tilt them. There we go. Okay. And little figures. Get.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Now I can actually. Now I can actually see what the hell I'm doing.
I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing.
No, it's I got the no, I got the game going, and I've discovered that absolutely cannot play the game on my TV. I literally have to come here and sit at my desk.
Yeah, go figure. But yeah, you can also pose your Equestria girl with any of the main 6 or all of the main 6 and side of bacon, or maybe couples of the main 6 right there. Oh, there we go. We got a good nice little couple there. There we go. Basically, put in as many as you want. Go ahead and obscure it. In fact, you're pretty much encouraged because it's trash and you're basically destroying everything that we all know and love. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And nobody will ever see your mistake. Oh, wow. You can even include little particle effects and paper and cups and oh, that's just that's just the background changer. And oh, you can have filters too. Oh, look at that. It's a work of art, everybody. A beautiful work of art. Actually, now I'm really...
Okay, we need to take Circuit away from Instagram.
Oh God, that's even worse than I
The
imagined.
embedded one is what I'm laughing at the most. Because, like, why?
Why?
Do this?
Why?
Step away from the filters. You do
Right.
not need them.
Moving away now. Okay, so yeah, you can have fun with that. Let's go ahead and do something else, and I'm sure everybody is going to enjoy a lot more. Of course, we're talking about the fan submissions and suggestions. How exciting! Of course, the challenge of the week was
Ponies and potentially illegal fireworks, and
Right.
the initiative challenge was ponies and trixies.
Yep. And our protest initiative challenge. You gotta make sure we say it right, or else the coal dust will be summoned.
What do you think I'm trying to do? I'm summoning him.
Don't do that. I'll have to contend with him, and I already have to contend with you.
Come on, I'm not. Hey, there he is! Yay! I didn't have to sacrifice any grades, so yay!
Moving on. But yes, we do got a few entries in the protest in the challenges here, and I am grabbing them right now because, of course, that's the one thing I actually forgot to do before starting the show. Let's see.
Yes.
But lucky Cole, I was about to sacrifice the scale model of the Boston, Maine.
You have a model of an entire railroad.
You're gonna sacrifice an entire model?
Not to
Yes.
mention that'd be a model of effectively the entire state of New Hampshire with a little bit of Massachusetts and Vermont and some of Maine.
Right.
Yeah.
Around talking horses. I think I have enough space somewhere to do that.
Okay. Let's get back on track here. I'm just taking a quick look, but yeah, I don't think it does not look like we actually got a submission from Dr. Bristle this time around. I'm actually surprised a little bit. I'm double checking just to be sure. Yep, not seeing a submission. So, no Dr. Bristle. So we do have a few other submissions though, and also from equally talented insane maniacs. Of course, we're gonna start off with Toakoi, who is apparently in the shadows with another pony in the shadows with Trixie in the shadows. If you can't tell, there's a lot of shadows.
By the way, that's only about 4 layers.
Are you sure about that?
Yep. Paint layer from red to yellow, and about 2 different shade layers of black with transparency on one.
But yes, got Trixie lurking in the shadows. Not bad. It kind of looks like you used that the pawn shop seller as the other one in the shadow there.
Nope, that's Mike and I's.
Really? I couldn't tell. All right, and Mike. Speaking of which, Mike Nice has come up with another fun little art too. This one is just a great and powerful Trixie with fireworks in the background. Yep. Definitely a nice little fun one there too. Of course, it looks like Mike Nice was actually having a bit of a rough week, so that was pretty much all he could do this time around.
Right.
But we still love him. We still love our Mike Nice.
We do love you, Mike.
Yep. Thank you for the awesome art, and also thank you, Toakoi, in person. And we also actually, Deathlight Production also submitted a few pieces of art. However, they didn't have anything to do with the actual thing here, so we're just going to make quick mention of them. Of course, it looks like it looks more like he's kind of jumping into the whole pony combined with Dark Souls thing going on. Since we have Embers and the Lord of Embers, which looks very pony-ish, but it's still pretty cool looking.
I'm back. By the way, Mike's thing was amazing. Just saying.
Yep.
I loved it.
No.
Sorry, I had to go to get the Wi-Fi password for my printer.
It's alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're just in time. That was our challenges, our challenge entries for the week. So we got next week's challenge.
Oh, man.
So next week's challenge, in coinciding with the MMO we are about to play, I'm going to go with ponies embarking on an epic journey. So
Do
where
it
are they
right.
going?
For a moment, I was about to say ponies and barking on the thing I'm typing here.
Ponies embarking.
And barking.
Ponies and barking on an epic journey. I kind of like that actually, but no. Ponies embarking on an epic journey. Are they going to the far reaches of Equestria? Are they trying to find the edge of the map? Are they going over to that new Dairy Queen that has a 1-star reputation on Yelp? What epic journey of trials, tribulations, and possible torture are they going to jump into this time? Who can say?
Drone image this week.
And along with that, I believe we also have a protest initiative challenge.
That is correct. You do. I hope you are ready for the Protest Initiative Challenge. That's right, the Protest Initiative Challenge. This week, the challenge will be ponies, drawing, and also lamps at the same time. They don't have to be drawing lamps. They could be drawing by a lamp. There could just be an incidental lamp in the room, but there must be a lamp and there must be a pony, and that pony must be drawing. Or who knows, maybe your lamp could be drawing a pony. I don't judge. You do you. Back to you.
All right. So we got our protest initiative. We got our initial challenge. That was all of our news and everything that we have set up. It is now
You want
time.
to know what I'm sad about?
What's that?
No one chose for the Protest Initiative Challenge of Trixie to make Trixie from Fairly Odd Parents.
That's right. Wait.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
that would have been interesting. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been funny if somebody actually jumped on that.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't do it is because I kept it pony, and plus I didn't want to take time to draw Trixie Tang in that image.
Were there any other Trixies that existed?
There's other Trixies. You just find them.